Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to a weekly COT review. Today we're going to be analyzing the 18th Commitments of Traders Report of 2023, and as we always do, we shall start off by looking at the largest changes in commercials positions. Before I jump to the review, just a brief reminder for those who are new to COT analysis. Here at COTbase.com, you'll find a lot of educational material. Not only in written format, but we have some very useful videos as well. These videos can help you better understand how you can benefit from this highly valuable information that the Commodity Futures Trading Commission publishes on a weekly basis. We also have some wonderful indicators as well, one focused on classic COT analysis. You can use it in NinjaTrader. We also have our own indicator, the iCOT Intraday Indicator, that's available on NinjaTrader and TradingView. At the end of the video, I will show you an example on the Euro-US dollar currency pair, a very popular market these days, of course, and I can show you what it's capable of. But let's get back to the review and start off with our first market, which will be the Brazilian Real, where you can see we have a 40% change in commercials net positions. So we're talking about net positions, the classic or so-called legacy data. We combine futures and options data into the report, and commercials are represented on the red chart over here. So it is showing their net positions. You can see this recent change in their positions. This is a bearish COT change signal suggesting weakness ahead in the near term. If we switch our attention over to a longer time frame, a 5-year chart, you can see that we have a little bit of bearish extreme in the market. Nothing, I mean, it is leaning towards the bearish side of things. However, we have seen a bit greater changes in the past. So overall, I can conclude that both of our major tools are pointing downwards for this market. Soybean meal, 25% change over here in commercials net positions. We have a 21% change in large speculators. And here we have the chart. You can see it on the chart over there. In this case, we are talking about a bullish COT change signal. The market has been going down. We're getting a bit larger than average change size. However, we do see similar changes frequently. The 5-year chart shows us a story. Here, not that long ago, beginning of this year, we had a significant bearish COT Extreme in the market. So the fact we're witnessing a bit of a decline should not be that big of a surprise. The stress level analysis early this year has suggested weakness to come. We are just witnessing that, and of course, as that's happening, we are not surprised to see bearish stress levels decreasing. Commercials decreasing their net short positions. As you can see, they were at close to 200,000 contracts net short. They're down to 100,000 contracts net long level. Large speculators holding about 170,000 contracts net long down to sub 100,000. So that's the change we are witnessing in these traders' positions. Another soybean market, soybeans itself, of course, we are not surprised to see a very similar picture. 23 report extreme. I'm going to switch to the 6-month chart over here. It's just going to be easier to see. You can see that the magnitude of change being larger than average is not really huge. We have seen similar changes frequently. It is suggesting strengthening in the near term. The 5 years chart will show us this bearish extreme sometime early this year that we had in soybean meal. However, it was not as clear or large as in the case of soybean meal. We have had a greater bearish extreme over here back in 2020. Moving on to large speculator COT extreme analysis, we have the wheat complex, where we combine the markets within the wheat sector. So all the wheats into one, and the combined report is giving us an all-time bullish extreme. But we're going to look at the wheat itself, Chicago wheat 274 report extreme, huge bullish extreme, suggesting a bottom to be happening in the next couple of weeks or month ahead of us, or possibly we are already there. Stress level analysis, of course, is not something that you can pinpoint exact prices. However, you can kind of figure out a zone in which the market is going to shift a trend. Feeder cattle, the next market, 272 report extreme. In this case, we're talking about a bearish COT extreme. I've told this to you before, but in case of livestock markets, we do see a correlation between commercials and small speculators. So do not be surprised to see that. We are, of course, in a market where a lot of commercial participants are actually smaller scale businesses. Do not reach the reporting limits, so they're categorized into the non-reportables, or as we call them, small speculators, but realistically they're actually commercials. Live cattle, another livestock market here, and again similar correlation patterns. Here we have again a bearish COT extreme, suggesting weakness in the next couple of weeks and month ahead of us. As promised, just to show you the capabilities of the iCOT Intraday Indicator, this is the Euro-US dollar currency pair, and you can see how it performs on this popular market. We have a very nice buy signal over here at this bottom, catching these marker signals. It is an extreme from the red score line, carrying the trade way up to decent price levels. We do have a sell signal just above these prices. Continuing on, we have two very nice stripe signals in the market, after which the market actually goes down. We see another rise, another sell signal on the top. So you can really have a look at this tool, which is based on classic COT analysis, the concept behind it. However, the data itself is not published by CFTC. It is our own data set. You can, of course, go into even shorter time frames. Here's an example of the 15-minute time frame. Highly valuable information here as well. So I appreciate your attention. Thank you very much for being with me in this review. I wish you guys a pleasant weekend, and I hope to see you in my next COT review. Take care. Goodbye.